You live?
Yeah, I'm live now. Hey guys, we can restart the probation revocation.
Everybody. Yes. So maybe, so I'll assume we talk about reports.
Yeah, they do. They showed it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Both of them are.
Wait a minute. Not that big. No.
Hey, does that mean you stay? Staying? There she goes.
They ready? Yeah.
My little short little thing. Let's see if I can just stay here. I'm not really gonna get it wrong. We should be starting soon, guys. We should be starting.
Thank you, Bart.
to section 4, 5, relate to facts of policy. Or under oath during the plea, he has reviewed the official equal facts of the policy and found and understood to each one of the policies. That's the plea that was officer by his officer. The specific factual within the plea agreement through accurate statement. That's most one well on day 124, 125, all three. That's the report during day 125. Help direct the 2, 4, and 5 of plea agreement during the testimony during the public property. So one matter of the college for this out. No longer true.
All right.
Raise the USB drive with all of the testimony
Is that from the defendant?
you can bring up the live stream of all of the
I'll just take you notes. You don't make it. Relying on that. Since, as you know, it's only the official transcript. Anyway, but I was here to witness it, so.
here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Nothing you heard is waiting.
Nobody's gonna hear you.
And I already sent to the court. 6, 25, I believe, are already my emails between myself and Ms. Rose during our testimony.
And evidence in the trial. Defendant.
Yes, Your Honor. So those are the recent of those that I do think are already reported or and potentially taken additional notice. Well, exhibit 6 is the one thing, and that's just a listing of my emails in December. Between myself.
This one page.
Yes.
Okay, it didn't have an exhibit marker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
So succinctly, I probably best to admit these exhibits. When you look at one.
And there's
That's it. You look at this as 1 and 2. What you see going on is plea negotiations in this case started on December 27th. I told you myself and Ms. Love. You can see it's in the evening hours. And that's one reason I wanted to make sure that the cover page, along with the attachment, are part of these exhibits. At approximately 4:57 p.m. is when the email first comes in from the SWAB. You see that the second one, page 2, comes in at 5:06 p.m. And it's something when I respond. Those are the only two exhibits or the two drafts which occur on the 27th. However, it's important to know that when you see the response that I send to the email at 5:06, I send that response at 8:42. I point out specific issues with the draft that need to be revised.
Right.
Now,
I recall we discussed this during the trial of this, the ongoing trial as well.
Mr. And the point I want to belabor is these revisions you actually see being put into the drafts. So by the time you see Defendants 3 and Defendants 4, they note that there's attachments updated to. You see that those very revisions that we requested are being put into the actual drafts. And ultimately, it was Defendants Exhibit 4, that if you look on 6, when the email comes in, it says, use this. That is the agreement that we thought we were executed on the 28th. Remember, on the 28th, we're in court. This isn't where I'm in my office, I print it out, look at it, take it to the client like we did on the 27th. The 28th.
On the 28th, both you and Mr. Sledge are in person in the courthouse.
Correct. So the emails, if you notice, I never respond because I'm here, I'm in person.
Right.
So we would get it and via phone, or if they would give me the draft, to take to him, I would literally go from the conference room back to the holding area. We would go through it, go over it. But the one that we thought going to be the executed final was the same one that they said on Defendants 4. Use this.
But are you testifying now, or are you just recalling the testimony from previously during this ongoing trial?
I am asking for judicial notice.
I will take judicial notice of what both you and Mr. Sledge testified to in the trial. I recall it.
So, ultimately, the last thing that we mentioned in our testimony was where we did take issue with some things. We said, you don't have a chance to answer the question until it's over. Now, there was a big problem, and I noted in my testimony that number 8 on that version that got signed had been taken out, removed. It all of a sudden it reappears and it's there. I found initially, yes, it was tendered. But ultimately, here's the problem. My client has always said he does not know who's responsible for shooting the victim. He never was a participant or heard about planning the murder of the victim. And therefore, number 8 was put into evidence by Miss Love to the court when it was a knowing statement. She knew that statement was false. That is,
I'm not sure about that. That may be your contention, but
we would contend to support that where my actual email Defendants 2 clearly denoted that.
it does not. That is up for debate whether that denotes.
It is removed from all the drafts and then ends up back in.
That is true.
So,
But your response on your evidence exhibit to item, what is then item number 4, does not definitively state anything like what you just said. He said he did not know, as we discussed at the time of the ongoing trial, could have been interpreted in several different. But I understand what you're saying.
And just thought,
You maintain that the two of you both missed the fact that, you signed, or your client signed, factual acknowledgement that included item number 8. And then when Ms. Love read it out orally in the court, and Mr. Sledge, one by one, said, yes, I acknowledge that somehow that didn't occur to you at that point in time. So I understand what the assertion is. Here's the thing. You seem to be focused, almost wholly, if not wholly, on, well, maybe there was a mistake with regard to factual assertion number 8. The issue that I see is that the state has not limited their petition to revoke probation to he contradicted or he refused to acknowledge during the trial that item number 8. It is the entirety of disavowing factual acknowledgements, etc. And what got disavowed under oath in this trial was far more than just item number 8. It was item number 3, item number 4, item number 5, item number 6, item number 7, item number 8, item number 9, item number 16, and in the part 5, sentencing acknowledgements, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and the paragraph underneath asserting that he's read and that they're true and he understands and he's had an opportunity to discuss it and he voluntarily enters into it, etc. So even if we entirely disregard item number 8 of the factual acknowledgements, there are still many other ones that the state is still relying on. And I don't see how you get around, and maybe you have a way to get around the rest of it, and I'm certainly willing to listen, but that one thing is sworn to in open court on December 28th of 2022, and then something diametrically opposite of that is sworn to under oath back on September 5th of this
I understand your concerns there. One of the things that he would be able to this answer, if he had issues.
Can I ask you a question about that? Is there anywhere in the guilty plea agreement in sentencing of your client in December of 2022 where you reserve that, where anybody, the state, the defense, or the court puts on the record that that's part of the understanding?
It is not in evaluating our client for purposes. I don't think the state is denying that that is something that it was understood. Understand it's not written through. And the other thing is also take note of my client when asked to make himself available, to meet with the state, to prepare us. At all times would show up to do that. It was never provided or questioned of any detail such as here, let's go to these factual allegations, questions can be asked. In other words, what you saw at trial was someone who was now after what was that, December of 22, was now for the first time being grilled or asked questions as to the specifics of all the things that he had allocated, all the questions that were going to be asked. There was no preparation of him. So what you saw was probably frustration on his part at times and shutting down at times on his part. But it was also part of the manifestation of what happened from the witness, not order, not someone who's and get questions fired at them. And at some point, I think the court can take note that he literally shut down. And some of what the court saw, maybe more of a manifestation of, went on that police trying to purposely change or diametrically say something different than what ultimately he advocated initially. So I, in retrospect, wish to state that actually more than general questions, actually correct. Like you would normally see a witness be prepared. That did not happen. So you saw a very raw witness recounting things that happened quite some time ago, and did not necessarily say things consistent with what he said before. But it wasn't simply for a malicious intent or an intent to deceive. There were several factors, though indicated that may well explain why it was so difficult during this testimony.
All right, anything else you want to present?
Your Honor, not this.
All right. Can the state, give me, a quick rundown of what this defendant's prior history is, including any prior probation violations? And then I guess I know that the probation officer is on her, so I probably need to at some point ask the officer if they would like to be heard.
We're gonna leave it with her. Full account.
All right, you know what, I think, if that was still on the. And what's the officer's name? John. Oh, it's long ago, whom I haven't seen in the last 2 years. Hello, I'm trying to. Okay, I'm trying to get myself on video. So that. All right. All right, what is probation's, can you give me a rundown of Mr. Sledge's, criminal history, and I'll show you the question I just asked, as well as any prior probation violations?
Well, currently, he used his first offender twice, one for DeKalb County, one for Fulton County.
Well, that's.
Yeah, yeah, so the DeKalb County case, 04 CR 24799, that was set by receiving stolen property, felony, and a obstruction of law enforcement officer, which was a misdemeanor. That was May 19, 2005. Is his first offender. The second case, 04 SC 23883, that's Fulton County. He used his first offender, that was possession of cocaine, as well as possession with the intent to distribute cocaine. That was December 10th, 2004. The possession with intent to distribute cocaine in Fulton County was January 3rd, 2014. Again, both times, all 3 times, he used his first offender. The next case is 15 SC 138994. That is a Fulton County case. That is the gang participation, aggravated sex battery, attempted aggravated sex battery, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, criminal damage first degree, criminal damage second degree, and possession of firearm, convicted felon. That was January 10th, 2008.
Alright, so given the fact that he had at that point of possession of firearm convicted felon, is that, indicate that at least one of those first offenders was not successfully completed?
One.
Or are we missing the felony?
No. That would be correct, Your Honor. In addition, of course, the current case that he is currently on probation on. As far as previous revocations,
So the 15 SC, and then this 22 SC case, right? Is there anything between the two of them?
there's nothing in between the two.
Are you looking about prior violations?
Yes, at this present time, I don't see any prior revocation. There was one documentation. It's a little bit, I guess, I'm having a hard time understanding what they meant by it.
There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, county, BDCSA. Tribute.
Good to have it. So, okay, appreciate it.
Yeah, the only documentation that I have around the revocation just said, revoke closed, July 16, 2008. It doesn't really show any actual time served or any time being revoked or continuing on probation back in 2008. So I'm not sure if that's an actual revocation.
Okay, well, yeah, it sounds like maybe it was revoked, but it was just run up and something else is how I would check that over. But- Or there been a violation in this family that we don't. All right, so does probation have a recommendation in this case?
This is the last minute notification of this, probation revocation. I will let us, of course, to make the decision.
Okay, well, I find there to have been a violation. As evidenced, and again, even just number 8, what is the state's recommendation?
In full came to the court, court. Your Honor, fully aware of the conditions the testimony. Full through it, but all of the
Okay, well, I know that at least, I believe in the petition for revocation, the request is that the entire 30 years be revoked. Is that right? Or is, you're just telling me that's what he has. Although it can't be all of it, right? I mean, he's been on probation for this couple of years, and did he serve it? What's left? Just
start number 8 is the grid. So,
I'm sorry. Yeah. Can't see.
I believe the exact number. That would be 27 years, 7 months, and 8 days.
Anything else from either side?
Yeah, I think that-
Please report. I understand that there's violation. Ultimately, yes, to some degree, while it's not clearly it was substantive versus technical, it's a non-violent, non-new offense kind of violation. Say, if the court is doing something, treated as technical. He expressed to the court different thoughts and views before the way of testimony. You don't know what effect one way or one way back on that is. But in terms of his violation, I would ask, he has a program, a child on the way, one that just came earlier this year. With- So the point is, he's out of the way, fine with the probation. I would ask the court to consider to put more restrictions in his probation, much not just something wrong, but something that now has more teeth to it. Because the court, if you're staying on foot, he's terminated. And literally, as long as I hope he won't testify. And the reasons they allow this to report, step away. And doing so. Oh, you testify. I know if all of this is a victim, or you shot. And so we would ask to consider some restriction first as opposed to testing. And if you do go, if you ask, not a step in which you would authorize to give them a greater sentence. So we believe in the discretion of the court, we're asking you to
I don't view it as a technical violation or akin to a technical violation, considering, these following that he took, when he said that he understood every term within the plea agreement, factual acknowledgements, and sentencing acknowledgements, and understood and in fact orally answered that he understood, with both asked by the prosecutor and the court at his plea hearing, that failure to abide by any of the terms would constitute a violation of the agreement, and was implied that the entirety of its probation would be revoked. I do appreciate the fact that this particular violation is a non-violent violation. But I also appreciate the fact that some of the many different reasons why this could occur include the fact that there is just not a proper regard for the judicial system and the seriousness with which an oath in court needs to be taken. Actually viewed as much more akin to perjury, right, than a technical violation. And the sentence for perjury is up to 10 years. I am going to revoke 5 years of Mr. Sledge's probation. Mr. Sledge is sympathetic to the fact that you have generally stayed out of trouble in the last years, and I want to commend you for that. And I really hope that this revocation doesn't set you back. But we gotta take seriously the court system. So that's super important. I find there's been that violation.
Restating the balance.
Yeah, and reinstate the balance. I think y'all knew when you came in here that this was a strong possibility. But, I'm sorry. All right.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Joe. Thank you, good to see you.
5 years.
In prison.
In prison. 5 years in prison, and then there's prison time. Who's laughing? Who's laughing? I hear somebody laughing. I hear somebody laughing. No.